What up, guys? Miss Madrid here, coming to you live from my living room. So we are going to do our first art project. This is my first demo, so be patient with me. Right in front of you, I have the things that you'll need for this project. So color pencils, you can also use markers. I have a black pen. You can also use a black marker or a Sharpie, whatever you have. This is an eraser, just in case I have mistakes. Maybe your eraser looks cooler or less cool than mine. Sharpener, regular pencil, and a pair of scissors. All right, guys, so my kids in class are gonna have this large sheet of paper. If you don't have that large sheet of paper, that's okay. You're gonna work with what you got. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna place our hand on our paper. If your paper is super skinny, then your fingers might be closer together. If your paper is big like mine, you can spread them out if you like. It just gives you more room to work once we get started. So you're gonna have your hand on the paper. We need like a little bit of space of your arm showing on the paper because we're also gonna use this in our project. So now that our arm's on the paper, we are going to trace the outside of our paper. I have nails. Any girls that have nails, when you get to that part, I usually stop and jump over, and we'll get there when we get there. So I'm just tracing the outside. The funny thing about tracing your hand is after you pick up your hand, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, my fingers look like little baby sausages. They look really big and really funny sometimes, and sometimes like you'll see, oh, that doesn't look too bad. Sometimes your wrist looks really skinny and down here looks really fat. Sometimes your thumb looks giant and your pinky, actually that pinky looks pretty big. So whatever it looks like, I mean, it's your piece of artwork. And so you're gonna look at it and you're gonna say like, do I like it? Do I wanna make any changes to it? If you wanna make changes to it, this is the time to do it. So it doesn't matter if it's making it skinnier. That's pretty skinny, but, or if it's making it fatter or changing where it connects, you know, that little like webbing in there. This one doesn't look like it comes down far enough. This one looks like it comes down a little bit too far. Whatever it is, you're just gonna clean up the line so it's nice and smooth. Like I said, the girls, if y'all have nails, you can just kind of draw your nails in over it. You can also leave them off if you think that they look weird or if it doesn't fit the look you're going for. Anyways, I'm putting mine in there. And I'm gonna clean up the other lines I had. I'm going to add a couple words. And the couple words I'm gonna have on my hand is gonna be down here in this part. And I'm gonna write, and I'm gonna put mine in all caps. Art is, and then I'm gonna do 3 dots. 3 dots means like I'm thinking or it's coming, okay? So art is, and we have 5 fingers here, hopefully. And on each one of your fingers, you are going to write something that art is to you. And this can be anything that you want as long as it's positive, okay? So I'm writing that at the top of my paper. It has to be positive, okay? So no negativity here. We're kind of just putting an intention down for what we want our art class and our art experience with Miss Madrid to be. And so as long as it's positive, positive could even be one of your things. That could be one of the things that art is to you. I'm gonna list some of the things here. Now you can use one of the things that I list, but other than that, I want you to come up with 4 of your own. And so some of the things that I'm gonna put is art is unique, art is creative, art is inspiring, art is colorful, art is happy. These are things that I think of when I think of art. Maybe you can spell happy correctly. There we go. Art is happy. So after I have my 5 words that I'm going to use, and remember you can use one of mine, the rest you need to come up with. I'm going to turn my paper to the side and I'm going to write along my fingers the 5 things that art is to me. So art is unique, art is creative, art is inspiring, art is colorful. Again, maybe you can spell it correctly. And art is happy. Actually, I'm gonna put happiness. Art is happiness to me. So these are the 5 things that art is to me. Now we're gonna take whatever coloring utensils that you have. If you have markers, if you have gel pens, if you have colored pencils. I just really like colored pencils, and so I'm going to use colored pencils, and I'm going to add patterns. I'm gonna add color. I can make my hand look completely realistic. I can add the things that make me unique. So I can add my nail color. I can add my rings. If you wanna add something, you know, you wanna make a little fake tattoo on your hand, whatever it is, there are no wrong answers as long as it reflects or it shows who this hand is. So we're gonna show who this hand is, not by writing our name across it, but by decorating it in our own way. All right, guys, so this is possibly the most important part. We are going to clean up. You know, at the end of all of our art classes, we always leave time to clean up and to put our things away. So this is the time that you are going to put your things away. I do not want to have messages from your parents saying, oh my gosh, they left a huge mess for me to clean up. You are responsible for you, so you're putting your supplies away, you're getting your pencil shavings and throwing them in the trash, you're getting the bits of paper and throwing it in the trash, all that good stuff. So I really cannot wait to see what you've created, what your hand is like, what art is to you, if it's uplifting, if it's, you know, I don't know. I can list a million things, but I want to know what art is to you. And so this is the time to clean up, submit your artwork so that I can see it, and make sure that you have done your due now so that you get recorded for attendance and all that good stuff. If you have any questions or need some help with this project, you know where I'll be. Shoot me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And yeah, I'm really excited to see what you created and to kind of start our art class together on like a really good foot. So this is kind of the beginning and we're just going to go up from here. All right, guys, I can't wait to see what you've made and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.